Hi, I'm Pat Ehlers from Milwaukee, Wisconsin. And this is the Echo Edge 84 that I helped Tim Rajeff design for Echo fly rods. This rod was designed with warm water fishing in mind for bass, pike, and muskie. And a little bit about this rod. The length on it is 8 foot 4 inches. And when we set this up, Tim sat down with me, what do you want to see in a rod like this? That was the size I came up with. I wasn't concerned about being less than 8 feet long for bass tournaments, because the regional stuff that I fish around here, it doesn't matter. I can throw a 9 foot fly rod if I want. And the FLW and BASS guys, they can't use them anyway. It's outlawed in those tournaments, so it was a moot point. I did want a shorter rod though, and Tim asked me why is that. And the reason for it is by having a shorter rod, it does a few things for us. First of all, when we're setting hooks, we've got less leverage. Fish has less leverage on us. The shorter rod. That's why big stand-up rods for tuna and marlin tend to be 5 feet, 5.5 feet long. So this is a shorter rod for better hook setting and fish fighting ability. The other thing a shorter rod does for you is it's a more accurate rod. It's shorter, it's easier to control the tip, and it's easier to punch a cast into a pocket in the lily pads or hit that stick up when you're floating down a river throwing for smallies or muskies. The other thing that a shorter rod does for you is you've got to cast it quicker because it's a shorter casting stroke with the shorter rod, and it's kind of like running your car in second gear. Your RPMs are up because you got to keep moving a little bit quicker with it, and you actually generate a little bit of what I call free line speed with it. So that shorter rod gives us a number of advantages over the longer rod. Now the disadvantages are we can't mend line as well. Some people, they say, oh, this is a boat rod. We fish this when we're waiting for smallmouth as well. Keep in mind a 4-weight, a 5-weight, 8 foot 6 rod is one of the favored sizes of a lot of trout guys, and you can still mend line with that. We're only giving up 2 inches on it. So it's still a rod that we find we can be very comfortable with when we're waiting in river situations. And yeah, in a boat it does make a difference too. The butt sections on these are extremely strong for their size. I've taken the 10-weight down to Mexico and Belize, caught tarpon up to 50 and 60 pounds on them. We've kind of over-engineered the butt strength on these, even though it's got a thinner section, to make it a lighter rod for casting. And as far as the casting goes, kind of a medium fast action. It's not a super stiff action on here. It's actually a pretty pleasant rod to cast, and it still has performance features that if you need to throw a longer cast, throw a big fly into the wind, or just throw a big fly, punch something out there, this will definitely deliver. It's got plenty of horsepower for it. So it's a rod I'm very proud of. I really appreciate Tim asking me to come on board with Echo. And you know, that's kind of enough talking about it. I think I'm getting up, taking it, and I'm going fishing. Thanks, we'll see you on the street.